welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to go ahead and talk to you all about my 2-week weight loss challenge doing the Chloe Ting 2-week SHRED Challenge. But before I get into the video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. For those of you who don't know, I am working to get to 200 followers. I am almost there. So give it a like, go subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So, for those of you who don't know, for the last 2 weeks, I have been doing a Chloe Ting 2-week SHRED challenge where I have really just been doing the workouts that she provides on her YouTube. Go check it out. And eating healthier and incorporating a gallon of water into my daily routine. This challenge has been a challenge with my work schedule and taking care of my kids. It really has just been a super challenging competition between me, myself, and I, but I have also seen some really great results that I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys because I love them. Like, it's been a great challenge. It's super hard, but the one thing that I really enjoyed about her workout plan is that they're so short and simple. You can literally do this challenge in 10 minutes of your day. I combined it with the ab challenge. I did that a couple times throughout this challenge. I was not very strict with that one because the main thing I wanted to do was the SHRED challenge. And then I did incorporate my own, like, going outside and walking and taking advantage of that as well. So you'll kind of get a little bit of that in this challenge as well. I think the biggest change I added was a gallon of water a day. Oh my gosh. I love water. I'm a person who loves drinking water, and I usually don't get more than about 64 ounces, which is around 8 glasses of water a day, which is like the normal recommended standard amount of water to get. But a gallon of water is really like, if you're exercising every day and really pushing your body, a gallon of water is the standard. And drinking a gallon of water is super hard. I literally, when I first started drinking this gallon of water, I was peeing like every 5 minutes. I literally just could not do it. And there are some days when I didn't do it, and that's okay too. Like, when I work, I think that is the biggest, most failed time of drinking and eating for me is working. So usually I'll go to work at like 6:30 in the morning, and some days I don't get home until about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So I literally will go that long, maybe eating 1 meal a day, maybe having 1 glass of water the whole day. So it's a problem. And a lot of nurses can attest to the fact that, like, getting a break is not always something that you can come by when you're at work, especially as a nurse in a busy hospital. So with that being said, most of my days I did try to get my gallon of water in. I filled up my 40-ounce container with water and drank that at work, and then when I got home, I tried to finish the rest of my gallon of water so that each morning I'd be starting with a new gallon of water for the day. So for the most part, I did accomplish that, but there were some days when I did not, simply because your girl is tired. I do not want to wake up and pee at 2 o'clock in the morning if I have to get up at 4:30. Like, it's just, no. So you'll see that kind of throughout this video as well. And also, I wanted to show you guys my progress through pictures and also on the scale, because I did lose some weight on this challenge, but more importantly, I think my figure and how it changed was a little bit more drastic than the actual number on the scale. So for me personally, I teeter around the 180s. I have been that way since I had my son in 2017. I don't know why my body likes the 180s. I feel like I look the best and feel the best in the 150, 160 range, but like these last 20 pounds just don't want to come off. Anyways, so that's literally where I've been. So as you can see, when I started the challenge, I was 189, and when I ended the challenge, I am 182. So during the span of the 2-week challenge, I lost 7 pounds. But I think that the pictures here of my before and after kind of have a better explanation of how my challenge went, because being in the 180s for me, like being 182 and 189, I mean, that's nothing new for me. I think just how my body tones says a lot more about what I'm doing, because 180 and 185 or 182 and 189, like, it's not a big difference number wise, but how you look like can totally change in 5 to 10 pounds. And I think that that to me is more important than the number on the scale, which is why I stopped weighing myself a long time ago and I only popped out the scale for this challenge. So with that being said, if you want to do the challenge, I definitely recommend doing this challenge. It's super simple. Like I said, if you have 10 to 15 minutes to dedicate to working out and just getting these simple moves in a day, like, do it. Do it. I would say incorporating a gallon of water is super important, because you're really flushing out those toxins that have accumulated into your body. So I think that that also played a role for me as far as hydration, because if your body is dehydrated, it's going to hold on to every ounce of water it gets. And so you're going to be retaining so much water that you'll never see the number on the scale go down. You'll never see your bloating go down, because your body is already so dehydrated, it's not going to give up any of the water it gets. So that's super important. Another thing is my fasting window. So for this challenge, I went back to my fasting window. For me, I would eat between 12 p.m. and 8 o'clock p.m. Those were my times that I would eat, and I would usually eat somewhere around 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then like 7 o'clock. That would be kind of how I did it, and I would fast from 8 p.m. all the way until the next day around 11 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I mean, it wasn't as hard as I guess I make it sound, because from about 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I'm doing barely anything in the evening, and then I go to sleep, and that's like 7 or 8 hours of your day is sleeping during the fasting period anyways. So it really makes it a lot easier. I would wake up in the morning, drink my water, and just really do what I needed to do throughout the day, and then by 12 o'clock, I'm like, all right, I'm hungry, and it's time to eat. So weight loss is a journey. I personally am on this journey, but more so because I just want to make sure that I feel healthy. I have 3 kids that I want to be healthy for. And so I really just enjoyed doing this challenge. It was a good boost to my system, a good wake-up call to, hey, I need to be drinking more water, making sure I'm getting some type of exercise in and activity for my body. And I really just feel like this was a really awesome challenge to do. And I look forward to talking to you guys about the next challenge that I'm currently working on. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.